Hi, hello, and welcome. I just watched the Jennifer's Body again for a millionth time already, and I want to do a Megan Fox inspired makeup look today. So I already prepped my skin, I did my skincare, so I'm just gonna go straight to the foundation. I'm gonna use the L'Oreal True Match Skin Tint. I'm gonna blend this with my fingers first. Have to put some on my forehead also. Okay, I'm gonna give it a good tap with my beauty blender just to make the base look even. Then I'm gonna put some concealer. I'm gonna let this marinate first, so I'm just gonna put this under my eyes and my eyelids. Oh, I'm using the Bye Bye Under Eye by It Cosmetics in the shade Light. I'm gonna let that marinate there. I've been seeing a lot of people doing the vertical contour, and since I have a bit roundish face, I could try it also. Because Megan Fox has a really snatch face, and you can clearly see her cheekbones. So let's try it. It looks kind of scary. Now I'm gonna blend that out. I'm gonna add a little bit contour on my chin. And I'm gonna bring it down on my neck a little bit and on my jawline. I'm gonna bring some contour on my forehead as well. Trying to blend it on my hairline. I have to contour my nose, of course. Then I'm gonna blend it out. This is like an eyeshadow blending brush, but it's a bit dense, so it's a bit easier to blend this contour. Then I'm gonna blend the concealer. Just dabbing motions with the beauty sponge. when I blended the concealer, it faded out my nose contour a bit. So I'm gonna fix it up a little bit. Okay, so Megan has like blue eyes. So I'm gonna use these contacts that I ordered from Moody Lenses. Like they had a clearance sale or something. So I got these. These are actually my favorite ones at the moment. This is in the shade Sunday Market. Now I'm gonna put them in. Okay, I got my contacts on now. I fixed up a little bit my concealer off camera. Now I'm gonna move on to the blush. I'm gonna use some pink blush, and I'm gonna use this one that I got from the goodie box. I don't know how to pronounce this brand, but yeah, this one. I'm gonna put it high up, and then I'm gonna blend it with the same brush that I used for the contour earlier. Just some tapping motions. Megan as Jennifer, she got really pink lips on the movie, so I'm gonna use this lip tint. Just gonna make sure I don't have any lip balm on. I'm gonna let that lip tint sit for a while. Actually, it gotten already dry. But yeah, let's move on. I'm just gonna dab any possible creases around my eyes. I'm gonna set everything before I move on to powder products. So let's start with some banana powder. I'm gonna use this banana powder from Essence because I feel like it brightens up my under eye area the best, and because I have some darkness here, so I'm gonna need that brightness over there, definitely. And I'm gonna set my eyelid with the same powder. Just tap the excess product on your palm so it's not gonna look too powdery. Then I'm gonna use some setting powder from W7 Cosmetics. This is a bit messy, but I put a little bit on the cap. And then I take a big brush and again tap the excess powder. I'm gonna start with my forehead first because it's quite shiny. Just gonna put a fair amount here to mattify everything. And I go down on my nose. I don't really put powder on my whole face area. Just only on the T-zone. I'm gonna use this bronzer from Revolution. What's the name of this one? Mega Bronzer in 01 Cool. Tap the excess product again and really carefully also on my neck and my jaw and down my chin. Let's move on to the blush. I just need a nice glowy brush, so I'm gonna use the Revolution Pro Eternal Rose Dream. Yes, Eternal Rose Dream palette. This one has a blush and a highlighter in it, and the blush has a shimmer in it too. So I'm just gonna mix the shimmer and the matte together, and then I'm gonna apply on top of the cream blush that I applied earlier. As you can see, it has a little bit glow, so it's gonna be nice. I mean, Megan has a really glowy skin anyway, so. Now I'm gonna move on to highlight. Let's highlight the smaller areas first. Just gonna mix these two together. Start from the tip of my nose and a little bit on my upper part of my nose. How do you call this area actually? And then also on my inner corners. And my cupid's bow. A little bit more maybe. I feel like I want to put a little bit on my bottom lip. I just want to make it appear a bit bigger. A little bit on my cheekbones with a bigger brush. Really up here. Just on the highest point of my cheek. I think let's move on to the eyes. I'm gonna start with eyebrows, and I'm just gonna simply use some eyebrow glue from NYX in the shade Taupe. This is a tinted eyebrow gel, so I feel like it's gonna do its job. I just wanna keep the eyebrows light and simple, and just to give it a little bit shape. So I'm gonna use this Morphe palette. This is the Bronze Metal palette. And I think I'm gonna pick maybe this brown right here. Now let me just take a blending brush and get some of that brown. Give it a good tap. I'm just gonna blend it like all over my crease and the outer corner. Just side to side motions. And notice how far I'm holding the brush. I feel like this method gives more of a lighter hand to the application, and that way I feel like the blending is more easier and very light-handed. Then I have to put some on my lower lash line. The same eyeshadow but with a smaller brush. Let me just find a smaller brush here. I think this is good enough. This is actually a lip brush, but it's gonna do its job. Again, hold far onto the brush for a light-handed application. And then just try to smudge it out I think this palette from Revolution has a black eyeshadow in it, so I'm gonna use that. I'll just use the same small brush I used earlier. And then take some black eyeshadow from this Revolution palette. This is actually the Revolution Rockstar palette, the gold edition. Then I'll just go over my upper lash line. I'm not gonna do a wing because she didn't really have a wing. So just gonna keep it very simple. Let's repeat on the other side. I use this kind of position, like I lay my hand on my chin and then I hold a bit closer so I get a better control doing the liner, because my hands are a bit shaky. And I think this is a good technique if you have a shaky hands. Let's add a little bit shimmer, but just a little bit. I'm gonna take the same Morphe palette again, and I'm just gonna use this really light gold. I'll just put a little bit like on my inner corner towards the middle of my lid, then I try to blend it. And the next step you should curl your lashes, but I got a lash lift, so I'm not gonna curl my lashes. I'm just gonna go straight to the mascara. I'm gonna use this Bia Never Die mascara in Power Black 01. I like this one. You can also go like to your bottom lashes since the brush is really small. Just use a small mirror or something in your hand and look down so you're not gonna smudge your mascara, because we don't want to ruin the eye makeup. So I just look down like this. And then I start really from the roots till the end and just wiggle the mascara wand. And then when you do your bottom lashes, you want to look straight on your vanity mirror, or you can just hold the mirror like straight or a bit upward like this, and then apply the mascara on your lower lashes. I'm gonna use this inner eye pen from Essence. This is like a perfect nude shade. Here I look straight on my vanity mirror. Let me use this one from W7. Then I'm gonna use some lip gloss, Juicy Bomb from Essence, since I don't have the MAC one that she's using in the movie. This one is actually in the shade 104 Popping Pomegranate. Did I pronounce it right? I'm gonna use the e.l.f. setting spray, microfine setting mist. Stay all night. Just give it a good shake, and I'm gonna have to take the hair out of my face and so this is the finished look. What do you think? Doesn't look like Megan, but this is Megan Fox inspired makeup look anyway. I hope you liked this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.